Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? For me, it's morning. It's 7 a.m. and it's still dark outside. Are you all doing well? Good morning, Selena. Where in the world are all of you? I know it's 2 a.m. right now in Great Britain. It's 7 a.m. here in Utah, so that means it's 9 on the East Coast of the USA and 6 a.m. for our West Coast friends, so a lot of them may still be sleeping. 9 a.m. Germany. I love it. You're all over the place. So I am Maggie with Yarnaceous Fibres, and I have a few fun things to show you for this morning. Hello, Pittsburgh. I have an exclusive colorway for Yorkshire Yarn Fest. Oh, it's still early. I need more coffee. The theme this round was 3 p.m. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's afternoon for a lot of you right now. But anyway, the theme for Yorkshire Yarn Fest is snow. And so I developed a colorway roaring snow because dinosaurs, so it has to be roaring. This colorway is based off of mornings in the snow, and here in Utah, Wednesday morning, we got our first big snowstorm of the year, which is wonderful. We got 8 inches here in my neighborhood. It went from around 5 inches up to a foot, depending on where you are in the valley. And so my husband was out shoveling snow for 2.5 hours. He wakes up at 4 in the morning. And I went outside that morning with this fresh blanket of snow, and you've got this pink horizon on the west side, and the sun's coming up over on the East Mountains, and we live right up against the East Mountains in our valley. And so this colorway is based off of that first blanket of snow in the morning when you go outside, and it's just this pink horizon, and the green trees are covered in snow, so you have these little speckles. You've got blue for the sky. Sorry about the lighting. It is really dark outside, so I'm just going off of our lovely electricity. But you've got little bits of pink, you've got blue speckles for the sky, the dark green for those trees covered in snow, all on this cream base. And I have that. It will be available here at 8 a.m., so in an hour. And that is Roaring Snow. I've got that on Salta Fingering, which is my bestseller. It is an 85% superwash merino with 15% nylon. It's super soft, a 4-ply. I feel like this base wears better than the 75-25 blend. I have socks out of this, and I've worn them for a year or two, and they're doing great, where my 75-25 ones I have to darn within like 10 to 15 wears because of how I walk. So that's my Salta Fingering on Roaring Snow. And then I also have it available on my Bronto DK. My Bronto DK is the big sister to Salta Fingering. It's a 4-ply as well, the 85% blend with 15% nylon, and this one is 246 yards, so it's a little bit thinner on the DK. Most are 231 yards, but it works great. I've got a weekender out of it, so, and that's for a worsted. But yeah, the Salta and the DK. The Salta is 437. Yes, I wish you were here to see the snow too. We got a little bit more. So we got a little blanket on our blanket. And then I also have that available on my Lambio worsted. This is an Aran weight. It's 181 yards. So Roaring Snow on those 3 bases. And then because I love green, I did a sock set on my Salta Fingering. And it's a lot brighter in this, but it's a very dark green. I'll post photos of it on my Instagram here after the live so you can see that. And these will be available at 8 a.m. So in 55 minutes. And that's Roaring Snow. Some other fun things I have in my shop right now that you can go buy right away. This is the Holiday Doodle Cowl, and that's by Jamie Lomax. She is the PNW knitter on Instagram. She does a lot of these fun cowl patterns, and this is a doodle, so you get to pick your doodle as you go, which makes it even more fun. This one I knit. You can't hear me? Can anybody else? Is everyone else hearing me okay? Yes? Try tapping your screen to see if that helps. I'll go in and sometimes I have to tap it to make the mute come off. So this is the Holiday Doodle, and I did it just winter themed. She has some Christmassy charts you can use. And so, okay, so some of you can hear and some of you can't. Okay, so hopefully, can someone tell them to maybe click their screen or something? But hopefully you can hear. I'm so sorry if you can't. So yeah, I did snowflakes and these little arrows. I have my little trees because I love trees. Some more snowflakes and like a candy cane striping. I've seen these in Christmas colors and they're so fun. So I've got these kits. This is the Winter Doodle kit on my Bronto DK, and then also my Kamara DK, which is a 75-25. And you get 5 100-gram skeins for $125 US. And then I also, because Christmas, which is a week away, you wouldn't be able to knit this, obviously. Well, some people could, but I do have a Christmas set available right now. I've got a bunch of these that are ready to ship, so you could get started on your knitting for next year. So Jamie also has a corresponding hat pattern and a little cozy pattern for your coffee cup. Obviously not this kind of coffee cup, but she has them for your travel mugs. And so you can knit the cozies. They're perfect for Christmas presents, holiday presents, anything. And really, one of these kits, I have half of a skein left on most of these from this cowl, which is a single-sided. And you could knit a hat and a cozy out of it, or a hat and tons of cozies, or the cowl and tons of cozies. So her patterns are great for using up all those scraps and all those little ends. And this is definitely enough to do the same with the 4 100-gram skeins. And this set is $100 on my website. Okay, some other fun things I have in the shop. These are my holiday colors. I tried to go out of the normal holiday colors because I'm not a red, green, and white person. And I don't really tend to gravitate towards just blue and white. So this is Dinos on Holiday. This is a fun one just for anybody, any holiday. And it's a cream base with tons of neon speckles, but I also have dark speckles in there to gravitate it more to an earthly blend. We've got dark blue, a deep red, we've got a neon turquoise purpley color or neon turquoise purpley, no, turquoise color with purple and pinks. It's a fun one. It's got highlights of like a green, a neon green, and then a darker neon green. And that is Dinos on Holiday, and that's available ready to ship in my shop right now. I have my Sugar Plum Roaring. This is a cream base with purple and pink speckles. I love this one. I dyed it 2 years ago. Yarn Cafe Creations did a dyer's advent, and so we all sent in something, and we got an advent sent back to us, and we just paid shipping, and it was just kind of a fun way to explore other dyers and get to know everyone. And so my colorway for that was Sugar Plum Roaring. And these are ready to ship. There's some sweater quantities in there too. But a cream base, and it's up really pretty with those purple and pink speckles. My other holiday color that I dyed up this year is Winter Roaring Land. And it's like a soft aqua blue with the purple. And let me see if I can get those green speckles. This one is really good for seeing those speckles. And this is my Lambio worsted base. So you've got the dark green olivey speckles with the purples. And that is Winter Roaring Land. So these are all available. They're they're holiday, but they're winter, and they're just fun colorways. Then I do have a Christmas sock set right now. It is Oh Christmas Roar, so it's this dark green coming across, not natural lighting because of the darkness here, but it's a darker green with a golden color to represent the star. And those are on my Salta fingering base as well. Let's see. I am a participating dyer for the Year of Gnomes with Imagine Landscape, Sarah. And so currently I have these fun gnome sets. This one is Dino Gnome U, and this is my Salta base. I have all 3 bases that they're available on right now. And then I'm going to show you. So my Salta base, Dino Gnome U has a dark green, a taupe color, a golden yellow, and a navy blue. And then this is Roaring and Bright. So it's got a silver, a turquoise, bright pink, and a neon green for your contemporary colors of Christmas sea theme. And then Gnome Alone with the Stars. Oh, and this was my Salta Twisted. So it's the same 85-15 blend, but it's that 2-ply base. You can see that. That's what I'm knitting mine out of right now, but on this set. And this is Gnome Alone with the Stars. And so this is my Lepto base. It's 100% superwash merino, and this one is an 8-ply base. And so I've got those 3 sets available right now. I'm going to come out with some larger kits here at the beginning of the year. So if you wanted to do all your gnomes in the same 4 colors, or I'm going to have like a 10 set where on 50 grams, so you can just kind of play with those, but they all go together. And that's for the year-long gnome along, where every month you knit a gnome and you get entered in for prizes with Sarah of Imagine Landscapes. So this year I did my sock sets of Christmas Countdown, and I have some extras available, so I thought I'd show these, and they'll be going live as well at 8 a.m. Each one was individually wrapped for fun, and on Saturdays you get to open them. So we're going to open today's. We have a couple minutes to do that. The first one was opened on December 4th, and that was the Winter Witch. These are themed after dinosaur Christmas books, and you would be surprised how many dinosaur Christmas books there are. This is my 2nd year doing this. And so this is based off of Christmasaurus and the Winter Witch. It is a chapter novel for young adults, and it goes along with my Christmasaurus colorway from last year's set. That was the first book. Christmasaurus and the Winter Witch is the 2nd book. And so this is a dark turquoise with speckles, and it has like a neon-y, purpley pink mini to go with it. And so the Winter Witch, I'll have some of these individually available, but most of them will be the full set. And I've got them on with the sock sets, but I also have single skeins, which these are all single skeins that I've got that we're going to unwrap. So yeah, the Winter Witch. And then the 2nd week was Cookiesaurus. And this is a cute book about a little T-Rex cookie who just wants to be on Santa's plate. And so he keeps kicking the other cookies off the plate. And so this is based off of his colors on that cookie for the Cookiesaurus. And then he's got his candy cane he's going after him with, and he's using it to jump across from the table to the cookie plate. So that is Cookiesaurus, and that was week 2. And then week 3 is today, and I'm so excited for it. It's my favorite. It is based off of the dinosaur who pooped Christmas, and the author also wrote this book, so he has a dinosaur thing. And I cannot think of his name right now. But, so the dinosaur who pooped Christmas is today's sock set, and we'll go ahead and unwrap it really quick. This is a single skein, but I've got the full skein, or the full sock set right here. And so I just thought it would be fun to unwrap this for my live with Yorkshire Yarn Fest, since I'll be having these available. So, the dinosaur who pooped Christmas. This color is, this is the page in the book where he's actually pooping Christmas. It's a really funny book. It sounds disgusting, but I highly recommend it if you have little kids or if you just have a funny sense of humor. So it's a cream base with brown speckles. You've got red in there for Christmas, some blue, and some greens. So that's the single skein, and that's Argentino bulky. But we've got the full sock set, which is 100 gram with two 20 gram minis. This is based off of the dinosaur itself, this mini. He is a yellow dinosaur with some brown spotting. And then this is based off of, this is my favorite part of the whole book, Grandma's knitting couch. So the dinosaur eats Grandma. And she's got this lime green knitting couch and she's knitting her socks. So I thought it was the perfect representation. So you've got the dinosaur who pooped Christmas, the dinosaur himself, and Grandma's knitting couch. Knit and watch Jurassic Park. I love that. When I'm scanning yarn, I'll rewatch all of the Jurassic Park movies and Jurassic World movies. Or I'll be listening to The Lost World and Jurassic Park when I'm dyeing yarn. I listen to them at least once a month when I dye my clubs, so it's one of my favorite things. You can't do it enough. Does anybody have any questions? My time is up, and it has been so fun chatting with you and joining you this morning. For you guys who are ending your days or in the middle of your days, I hope you have a good rest of your day and relax a little. For everyone like me who's still in the dark, waiting for morning to come over the mountain, I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the last Saturday before Christmas. My kids are out of school now, so we're just gonna have fun and enjoy the next 2 weeks before they go back to school. I know some people still have school going on throughout the next part of their week, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me on this live, and my shop will go have an update here in 43 minutes at 8 a.m. Mountain Time in the US, and that would be 3 p.m. Great Britain time, or I think that's in Great Britain and Europe. Thank you all so much. Have a great day.